So, Notre Dame is headed to the national championship game. They won 27-24 against Penn State. This game was a tale of two halves. Penn State came out dominating the first half. Notre Dame got some momentum late in the second quarter, but in the second half, it was like a switch just flipped for both offenses. Actually, they started getting more rhythm, more momentum. Points were actually scored at a premium, but man, hats off to Marcus Freeman. What an incredible season he has done, especially after that loss to Northern Illinois. Now, I still have some questions overall regarding their offense, but once again, they did just enough to win this game. They did just enough to win this game. And, when you got to have it, you got to have it. Like, you can't ask much more of your team other than to step up and make plays, and they did that to win this game. Man, kicker had, nerves of steel, making that game-winning field goal. That receiver broke two different Penn State defensive back ankles on one play. Like, wow. Their defense stepping up in big moments, getting turnovers, having great coverage on the back end so Drew Allar can't really throw the football to anybody other than his tight end, which, if you watch Penn State all season, you know that was going to happen anyway. But as far as Penn State goes, I would be sick. Because Penn State, I believe they led in rushing. I haven't checked the real app. They led in rushing. They had, 5 sacks. They had about 2 to 3 turnovers. And they pretty much, they how do I want to say this? Drew Allar lost them this game. Drew Allar, the quarterback, lost in this game. He was getting all this NFL hype from people that usually don't watch college football. No, he needs to stay. He needs to stay at Penn State. They need to find an offense that will actually open up their passing game to their receivers. Drew Allar did not play well today. He did not play well. He had about 3 different interceptions, 2 of them in the end zone. They were called back, but they were just terrible decisions throwing the ball. And then on the drive where they had to have it, the second to last drive of the game, he threw late over the middle. And as a quarterback, even in grade school, you're taught, do not throw that football late over the middle because it is going to get picked off. And that's exactly what he did. And it was just like, man. So he was struggling all game with his footwork. And like early in the game, he had 2 wheel routes open to his running back. Missed them both. And I'm not talking about miss, like just it was close to receiver. No, he airmailed them joints. And it's like, man, I don't know, man. Penn State had an amazing defense. They had a defense that was ready to win it all. And the run game that was ready to win it all. But when your quarterback is not at his A game and when he's making mistakes, and you have to have drives, and I don't know, man. Drew Allar just frustrates me because you can see the potential there. And Penn State is not developing him correctly. I don't know, man. I don't know. What I do know is I'm going to be drunk tomorrow because my favorite team plays Texas tomorrow. And my nerves are already going to be shot to hell tomorrow morning. So I'll catch y'all tomorrow. But wow, Notre Dame is in a national championship. Congrats to both teams on an amazing season. Hopefully my team meets Notre Dame in the national championship game. But if it doesn't happen, it is what it is.